Good morning. Thank you for joining me in this morning mindfulness practice. I hope you enjoyed a beautiful, wonderful, blessed Easter long weekend. Let's take a deep breath in and set the intention that today will be peaceful, joyful. We start out with love in our hearts and light in our eyes, and the day goes easily, effortlessly, looking for ways to serve others, to become better. As we settle down our bodies, as we breathe deeply, we signal to our body and mind that we are safe, we're protected, life is good. I talk a lot about the power of your subconscious mind and how your subconscious mind runs the show. It automatically moves you in the direction that you're used to moving in, that you're comfortable. How automatically we think and do, we act in certain ways because it's so familiar, it's habitual. And I picked up the book, The Power of Your Subconscious Mind by Joseph Murphy. And he talks about you don't have two minds, but the conscious and subconscious are different aspects of the same mind, and how to get the results that you want. The action in your thought and the reaction in your response is the response of your subconscious mind. If you think your decisions will be wise, they will be wise. Your subconscious mind has no ability to argue or reject whether the object of your faith is false or real. You will get results. Your subconscious mind responds to the thought in your mind. So the feeling of health produces health. The feeling of wealth produces wealth. How do you feel? The feeling of health produces health. The feeling of wealth produces wealth. It is normal to be healthy. We know that we basically build a new body every 11 months because your cells shed and new cells are being created all the time. The subconscious mind works continually. The subjective self within you works continuously for the general good, reflecting an innate principle of harmony behind all things. Your subconscious mind has its own will, and it is very real in itself. It functions day and night, whether you see it or not. It is the builder of your body, but you cannot see, hear, or feel it building. It is a silent process. Your subconscious has a life of its own that's always moving toward harmony, health, and peace. This is the divine norm within it, seeking expression through you at all times. Dr. Joseph Murphy says the great secret possessed by the great men of all ages was their ability to contact and release the powers of their subconscious mind. And you can do the same. You can be a mental engineer and use tried and true techniques in building a greater and grander life. In his book, The Power of Your Subconscious Mind, Dr. Joseph Murphy says to think correctly, scientifically, we must know the truth. As the ancient saying puts it, ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. To know the truth is to be in harmony with the infinite intelligence and power of your subconscious mind, which is always moving lifeward toward more life, more expression, more experience, more power. Every thought or action that is not harmonious, whether through ignorance or design, will result in discord and limitation of all kinds. Scientists inform us that you build a new body every 11 months. So from a physical standpoint, you are really only 11 months old. If you build defects back into your body by thought of fear, anger, jealousy, and ill will, he says you have no one to blame but yourself. You are the sum total of your own thoughts. You can keep from entertaining negative thought and imagery. The way to get rid of darkness is with light. The way to overcome cold is with heat. The way to overcome the negative thought is to substitute the good thought. Affirm the good, and the bad will vanish. The average child born into the world is perfectly healthy with all its organs functioning perfectly. This is the normal state, and we should remain healthy, vital, and strong. The instinct of self-preservation is the strongest instinct of your nature, and it constitutes a most potent, ever-present, and constantly operative truth inherent in your nature. All your thoughts, ideas, and beliefs must operate with greater potentiality when they are in harmony with the innate life principle in you, which is forever seeking to preserve and protect you along all lines. It follows from this that normal conditions can be restored with greater ease and certainty than abnormal conditions can be induced. It's not normal to be sick. The condition of sickness simply means you're going against the stream of life and thinking negatively. The law of life is the law of growth. All nature testifies to the operation of this law by silently, constantly expressing itself in growth. Where there is growth and expression, there must be life. Where there is life, there must be harmony. And where there is harmony, there is perfect health. If your thought is in harmony with the creative principle of your subconscious mind, you are in tune with the innate principle of harmony. If you entertain thoughts that are not in accordance with the principle of harmony, these thoughts cling to you, they harass you and worry you, and finally bring about disease, and if persisted in, possibly death. In the healing of disease, you must increase the inflow and distribution of the vital forces of your subconscious mind throughout your system. This can be done by eliminating thoughts of fear, worry, anxiety, jealousy, hatred, and every other destructive thought. These tend to tear down and destroy your nerves and glands, body tissue that controls the elimination of all waste material and keeps the organism in a state of purity. Pott's disease, or tuberculosis of the spine, used to be a terrible scourge of children. One child who contracted it was named Frederick Elias Andrews of Indianapolis, Indiana. The disease made him a twisted cripple who could not walk, and he had to go about on his hands and knees. His physician pronounced him incurable. Andrews refused to accept that verdict. He began to pray. He created his own affirmation, repeating it over and over many times a day, and mentally absorbing the qualities he needed. I am whole, perfect, strong, powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. Andrews made this prayer the last utterance on his lips at night and the first in the morning. He prayed for others as well, sending out thoughts of love and health. This attitude of mind and way of prayer returned to him multiplied many times. His faith and perseverance paid off with big dividends. When thoughts of fear, anger, jealousy, or envy drew his attention, he would immediately start his counteracting force of affirmation going in his mind. His subconscious mind responded according to the nature of his habitual thinking. He became a strong, straight, well-formed man. This is the meaning of the statement in the Bible in Mark 10:52, "Go, your faith has cured you." A young man who had severe eye trouble went to Dr. Joseph Murphy's lectures on the healing power of the subconscious mind. His ophthalmologist told him he would have to have a delicate, risky operation. After learning about the scientific basis of prayer, the young man said to himself, "My subconscious made my eyes, and it can heal me." Each night as he went to sleep, he entered into a drowsy meditative state, the condition akin to sleep. His attention was immobilized and focused on the eye doctor. He imagined the doctor was in front of him, and he plainly heard or imagined that he heard the doctor saying to him, "A miracle has happened." In his mind, he heard this over and over again every night for 5 minutes or so before he went to sleep. 3 weeks later, he had an appointment with the ophthalmologist who examined his eyes. The physician examined him again and then exclaimed, "This is a miracle." What had happened? This man impressed his subconscious mind using the eye doctor as an instrument or a means of convincing it and conveying the idea. Through repetition, faith, and expectancy, he impregnated his subconscious mind. His subconscious mind had made his eye. It held within it the perfect pattern or blueprint of the eye's normal, healthy structure. Once impregnated with the idea of restoring the eye to its healthy state, it immediately proceeded to heal the eye. This is an example of how faith in the healing power of your subconscious can make you whole. Your subconscious mind is the builder of your body, and it's on the job 24 hours a day. You interfere with its life-giving pattern by negative thinking. Charge your subconscious mind with the task of evolving an answer to any problem prior to sleep, and it will answer you. Your subconscious mind works all night long, so in the morning, you might wake with an idea one that has been bothering you for years, a problem that you must overcome. When you decide that you're going to have an answer to this problem, when you tell your mind every night before you go to sleep, you see the problem as solved. You see the money in the bank. You see your body perfectly healed. Whatever it is that you desire, when you go to sleep with the image in your mind of what you desire, you might wake up in the morning with a brilliant idea. Write it down. You could leave a notepad and paper beside your bed. Some people wake in the middle of the night with an answer to their prayers, an answer to their problem. If you write it down, then you can go back to sleep and not worry about the problem anymore. Charge your subconscious with the task of evolving an answer to any problem prior to sleep, and it will find the answer for you. Watch your thoughts. Every thought that you accept as true is sent by your conscious cortex to your subconscious brain structure and is brought to you into your world as reality. Know that you can remake yourself by giving a new blueprint to your subconscious mind. The tendency of your subconscious is always for more life. Life, the life word. Your job is with your conscious mind. Feed your subconscious mind with premises that are true. So in your conscious mind, you decide what it is that you truly want. What would you love to have? What is your deep desire? Your subconscious mind has no ability to reject. It can't argue. Whatever you believe is true, your subconscious mind accepts as true. Your subconscious mind is always reproducing according to your habitual mental patterns. That's why it is so vitally important that you train yourself over and over and over. Your affirmations, your mental thoughts must become a belief so that your subconscious mind just automatically reproduces whatever you're mentally thinking of. If it's true that you build a new body every 11 months, then you can change your body by changing your thoughts and keeping them changed, keeping them in the belief, I am strong, I am healthy, I am vitally alive. It is normal to be healthy. It is abnormal to be ill. There is within you the innate principle of harmony. What you affirm consciously and feel as true will be made manifest in your mind, your body, and your affairs. Affirm the good and enter into the joy of living. Dr. Joseph Murphy says the action in your thought and the reaction in your response is the response of your subconscious mind. If you think wise, your decisions will be wise. Not all prayers are answered. Everyone knows that. Skeptics see this as evidence that prayer doesn't work. What they overlook is that for prayer to work, it must be used effectively with a clear understanding of its scientific basis. Only then can we know why a particular prayer was not effective and arrive at a practical method to make it more effective. What if you find your prayers are not answered as you would like? You must understand the principal reasons for such failure. These are lack of confidence or too much effort, too much force. People block answers to their prayers by failing to fully comprehend the workings of their subconscious mind. When you know how your mind functions, you gain a measure of confidence. You must remember that whatever your subconscious mind accepts as true, whenever your subconscious mind accepts an idea, it immediately begins to execute it. It uses all its mighty resources to that end. It mobilizes all the mental and spiritual laws of your deeper mind. This law is true for good ideas, but it also holds true for bad ideas as well. Consequently, if you use your subconscious mind negatively, it brings trouble, failure, and confusion. When you use it constructively, it brings guidance, freedom, and peace of mind. The right answer is inevitable when your thoughts are positive, constructive, and loving. From this, it is obvious that the only thing you have to do in order to overcome failure is to get your subconscious to accept your idea or your request. Feel its reality now, and the law of your mind will do the rest. What is your deepest desire? What is it that you truly want? What do you really, really, really want? Feel its reality now, and the law of your mind will do the rest. Turn over your request with faith and confidence, and your subconscious will take over and answer for you. Anytime you try to force your subconscious mind to do something for you, you will fail. The results you want will become more distant instead of closer. Your subconscious mind does not respond to mental coercion. You can't force it. Your subconscious mind responds to your faith or your conscious mind acceptance. Dr. Joseph Murphy says your failure to get results may be a consequence of making such mental statements as, things are getting worse. I will never get an answer. I see no way out. It's hopeless. I don't know what to do. I'm all mixed up. When you use statements like this, you get no response or cooperation from your subconscious mind. Like a soldier marking time, you neither go forward nor backward. In other words, you don't get anywhere. Imagine you got into a taxi and gave the driver a half a dozen different directions. He would become hopelessly confused. He might refuse to take you anywhere. Even if he tried to follow your instructions, chances are he wouldn't be able to. Where you would end up is anyone's guess. It is the same when working with the enormous powers of your subconscious mind. You must have a clear-cut idea in your mind. What do you truly want? Get clear on the picture. You must have a clear-cut idea in your mind. You must arrive at the definite decision. There is a way out. There is a solution to the vexing problem in sickness. There is something that you desire more than anything. Only the infinite intelligence within your subconscious knows the answer. When you come to that clear-cut conclusion in your conscious mind, your mind is then made up, and according to your belief, it is done unto you. Imagination is your most powerful faculty. Imagine what is lovely and of good report. You are what you imagine yourself to be. Guidance comes as a feeling, an inner awareness, an overpowering hunch whereby you know that you know. It is an inner sense of touch. Follow it. Dr. Murphy gives us the 3 steps to success in prayer. Number 1, acknowledge or admit the problem. Number 2, turn the problem over to your subconscious mind, which alone knows the most effective solution or way out. And number 3, rest with the deep sense of conviction that it is done. Doubts and hesitations will only weaken your prayer. Do not say, I wish I could be healed, or I hope this works. Your feelings about the work to be done sets the tone. Harmony is yours. Know that health is yours. You become effective by becoming a vehicle for the infinite healing power of your subconscious mind. When you pass on the idea of health to your subconscious mind with complete conviction, then you relax. Give yourself over to its power. Whatever condition or circumstance you have, say, this too shall pass. Through relaxation and conviction, you impregnate your subconscious mind. This enables the kinetic energy behind the idea to take over and bring it into concrete realization. Whatever you desire, when you imagine yourself to already be that, that becomes your reality. Whatever you desire, believe that it is yours. You may spend time writing it out, thinking about it, getting clear on the details. The most important part is feeling it's already done. The universal power will take over. Your subconscious mind will start to look for evidence. The way is shown. It all comes from your inner expression, your understanding, your faith, being at ease and allowing it to happen. Create a wonderful day. Thank you for joining me in this morning mindfulness practice. Use the power of your subconscious mind. Allow it. Create a wonderful day. I'll see you back here tomorrow morning at 7. Thank you.